For those of us raised in the modern Western world, the term magical thinking can raise eyebrows. Associations with madness, superstition, and woolly thinking have created a gulf between those subjects we feel free to talk about and those which are spiritual, magical, or occult. This belies the fact that all cultures have a concept of magic. I would argue that magic has, in the past, been a human universal. I would also argue that in the present, magic is still a human universal, only that in certain cultures, especially here in the West, we have forgotten how to openly talk about it. Every one of us descends from people who believed in and engaged with magic, be it good luck charms, blessings, curses, invocations, communications with spirits, or in other forms. In this book, I will explain why magic can be a practical approach to achieving real-world results. The tools I will use to do so come from science, philosophy, history, and anthropology, and ought to appease the intellectually rigorous, while still being accessible to the layperson. My aim is to allow you to access magic without having to leave your skepticism at the door. I intend this book to serve as a bridge to allow people of different worldviews, subcultures, and ethnic backgrounds to speak openly with each other about magic in ways that are fruitful and encourage understanding. For this reason, the various chapters of this book are written from different points of view with different tones. The purpose is to explore the subject of magic from many vantage points in a rigorous way which to my knowledge has never been attempted before. This book should also serve as an entry point for those who have never had any direct experience with magic or a proper understanding of it, to cross into an intellectual territory where they can begin to try magic out for themselves. It is for the skeptic who wishes to understand why people do magic and why they engage in varieties of magical thinking. It is also for the already practicing magicians, spiritualists, diviners, witches, and wizards who wish to be able to explain what they do to their non-magical friends and family without being written off or easily dismissed. It is time for magic to escape the boundary of the New Age section of the bookstore or the little witch shop on the corner and take its rightful place as a serious and mainstream subject of conversation and inquiry. Arguably, the last time that magic underwent a serious update in terms of explanation was with the chaos magicians of the late 1970s and 80s, who aimed to simplify occult practice, keeping only that which produces real-world results. This was a very important but small movement compared to the great spiritual uprising of the 19th century, which produced world-famous magicians such as Helena Blavatsky, Dion Fortune, Aleister Crowley, Rudolf Steiner, and societies such as the Golden Dawn, Theosophy, Thelema, and Gerald Gardner's Wicca, to name but a few. Now that we are in the 21st century, we find our whole world culture is changing direction in what will undoubtedly be seen in the future as the beginning of a new age. The 19th and 20th century dreams of a utopian future based on technological progress have waned, and a new shift in values towards a sustainable future are replacing it. Behind this is the concept of the information age, unbridled access to science, online courses, online videos, lectures, and a great uncovering of the past due to the digitization of old books has, amongst other things, brought about a new 21st century spiritual and magical uprising, the likes of which we haven't seen since the mid-1800s. Because of all these factors, we are due a new reframing of magic, one that will be more useful to us in our current age. That is the final purpose of this book. An introduction to a new approach to magic that will better serve us in the 21st century, and which will not only allow us better communication between the aforementioned groups, but also with our own cultural past and the stories of our ancestors. I hope that you enjoy it.